Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and today guys I'll be checking out Candace Owens as she speaks on the black racist teacher being fired. And you guys, I'm super excited as always. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
So the rise of black supremacy is a thing. You always hear about the rise of white supremacy. In fact, I actually once testified in front of Congress over the rise of white supremacy. I'm going to be very much actually willing to bet that there's no such thing as a hearing on the rise of black supremacy, even though it's surrounding us. What is black supremacy? Well, as we just discussed in monologue, it's the idea that you should literally be able to go out as a black person and shoot somebody and you shouldn't have to face any consequences, or you should maybe at most a couple of years in prison. Why on earth would you have to face 10 years in prison? That's ridiculous. Why on earth? If you're a dad, that seems completely wrong. Black supremacy is the idea that an Asian officer, as we just discussed, should have to go to prison for 4 years and 9 months because he did his job by holding the crowd back. The idea of black supremacy is the idea that George Floyd, after taking 4 times the lethal amount of fentanyl, should still be alive and walking around. And even though he died, that he belongs on murals and that children should be wearing his face on t-shirts despite what he's done to people in the past. What are some things that he's done? Oh, well, remember the time that he held a gun to a woman's abdomen while her young child was in the room and robbed her place. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter because the concept of black supremacy, which is rotting people's minds at this moment, has been created by a consistent and insistent mainstream media narrative that actually white supremacy is everywhere. And black Americans, therefore, can act however they want to deal with these trying times. So we talked about that yesterday, a stunning example. I basically put a challenge to you guys. Did somebody find me a video that is more racist than the one that I'm about to show you? And I showed you an example of a teacher, turns out a first grade teacher in Texas, who just boldly went on the internet and started recording videos of herself and sharing screenshots of her speaking with her sister and her boyfriend about her being openly racist because she walked into her house and saw that her sister was laying up with a white man. She was literally a white arm. She actually took a screenshot and put it on the internet, just a white arm over her black sister, sent her on a steep racist spiral. And she didn't care. She didn't quit. She openly told people in a video that she was going to do everything she could to break up their relationship. I showed you her bio yesterday, where she called herself a black supremacist, proudly, out in the open. Now, to be clear, she obscured her name, right? She was going on Twitter as Claire Kyle, the Claire Kyle. And what is so remarkably stupid about that is that although she changed her name, she didn't change her photo. It was a real picture of her using the pseudonym The Claire Kyle G, as if the internet was not going to be able to figure out who she was. She was confident, actually, that the internet was not going to be able to figure out who she was. She was also confident that even if they did, she wasn't going to get fired. Here's what she tweeted when people started saying, I know who you are. I know where you work. She wrote this: "Yes, y'all have found my job. They told me to delete the post, but my job is safe since I did not directly wish harm on all white people." Wow. They laughed and told me to watch what I say and I'll be good to go. Being a great teacher pays off very well when they know your true self. She followed it up with, "Just talk to the school board and my job is safe." Cry in the corner. I told them it was a joke and they know that I'm not racist, so have fun. So despite the fact that she called this person a cave dweller, despite the fact that she had a past of tweeting about white people and that she called this person pasty, she's saying, well, I didn't say it to all white people. I didn't say it to every white person in America, so it's totally fine as long as I'm only being racist towards one white person. And of course, this was not enough for people that discovered who she was. By the way, her real name is Danielle Allen. They began to insist that something be done. But she was still confident nothing would be done. In fact, she posted this video of herself walking down the hallways at that elementary school, and she wrote this: "First day of school, walking through the halls while Twitter thinks they can take my job from me. Ha ha!" Little smiley face. "Call me every name under the sun, but y'all will never be able to call me unemployed." Wow. That's how it started. Here's how it's going, folks. Turns out we actually can call her unemployed because the school district got wind of this and they posted this all across their socials. This is again in Mesquite, Texas. They posted this all across their socials and as well as on the actual school website for the district. They wrote this: at approximately 4 p.m. yesterday, Mesquite ISD Independent School District became aware of a series of alarming racist statements posted to the X, formerly Twitter account, of a teacher at Thompson Elementary. Upon learning of the situation, our personnel staff began an immediate investigation. As of this morning, the employee is no longer a part of the Mesquite Independent School District organization and is not eligible for rehire. Due to privacy restrictions, Mesquite cannot comment on the details of personnel matters. Nevertheless, the highly offensive statements posted to her X account do not reflect the values and standards of Mesquite, and the district condemns them in the strongest terms. So, yeah, she is unemployed. And it just really, take a second, actually step back and think about this. She got triggered by a white arm and lost her entire job. It wasn't even like, isn't even like a sexy pose. Like, it was just a white guy's arm that was around her sister. And she got so triggered that she went on a racist rant, texted her boyfriend, was willing to lose her job. She's now lost her job. She couldn't stop herself, right? She could have instantly realized she could have started deleting things. Then she involved the school district by saying, they said my job's fine, which obviously only enraged people further. And all of this because she couldn't bear looking at a white arm. That's the truth. This is what actually happened. And I have more questions. I want to know personally what her sister is thinking. Can you imagine? You probably are finding out everything that's happening secondhand and going, are you good? Did you just actually lose it all over a white arm? Because it sounds like her sister, and obviously, given the fact that her sister was with a white man, she does not hold the same racist perspectives as her sister does. And she's probably thinking, what did you just do? Because her life is blown up. Make no mistake. She's not hireable. Everybody knows who Danielle Allen is now in the state of Texas. When she goes to apply for a job and people look her up, they're going to see her face associated with the story, no matter where you work. Whether you're talking about McDonald's or any other corporation, she is now unable to be hired as a teacher anywhere. She's done being a teacher. Maybe McDonald's will hire her. Maybe Burger King will hire her. And people will walk in, they'll get their Big Macs, they'll get their Whoppers, and they'll think, pretty sure that's the girl that said she was a black supremacist, right? That is actually, her life is blown up. That's all that is left for her because she couldn't help but be racist. She got exactly what she deserved. But I got to get involved in this family drama. So if you are her sister and you are watching this, we will pay you $500 to give us the exclusive, to sit down with us and talk to us about what your sister just did, blowing up her own life. And if you are the white arm, just the white arm, we will give you $400 to sit down with us and give us the exclusive interview about what happened, what it felt like as the white arm in that scenario, and to realize that your white arm is now basically famous on the internet. So, ladies and gentlemen, the lesson to be learned is that America is beginning to stand up to racism in all of its forms, not just racism that is being directed in one direction. All right, guys, if you like this video, you are definitely going to like the full episode even better. And you can find it by clicking right here.
You guys, that was actually so funny. I mean, how can one person use her own hands to tear down her career all by herself because your sister is dating a white guy? I mean, her sister had her own choice. That's why she went for the white guy. And the fact that she was so riled up by just an arm and bragging about it and bragging about the fact that she was going to tear the relationship down, it's so mind-boggling. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. I don't know how racist anyone can be, but this lady is so unhinged, and I am glad that she actually lost her job, because despite everything she have done or said on the internet, she was still bragging with her job. This was such a hilarious one and very foolish of her. Let me know your thoughts about this one. I really had fun reacting to Candace Owens. She always cracks me up whenever she gives her review about a particular story or trending topic. She makes me laugh every single time. You guys, let me know how you feel about this video. I really had fun reacting to Candace Owens. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give it a massive thumbs up. Comment, share, and all that good stuff. And this is me officially signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.